Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Aromatic Candy, good morning. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Tired. Yeah, that's what Sundays are for. Be tired, sleep a little, rest, relax. We're just getting going this morning ourselves, so I have my cup of coffee next to me. And I think I'm gonna do a little doodle while we wait for our... Seems very dark. Oh, good morning, Holdstrack. How are you? Mom's just getting herself going here and set up for our milestone break this morning. How's your day going so far? I know it's a little early to say. Actually, I'm gonna leave these up if I'm gonna do any little bit of painting. That way I don't get anything taken care of. There we go. Any plans for today? There. I think that will be good. That shall be good. But good morning, everybody. Still in bed. Ooh, a card showing St. Pete. That's awesome. Is it an all trading card event? Yeah? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Do they have that every year, or is this something special? Is this a one-time thing? A new thing, or do they have it every year, Holstrack? It's kind of a pop-up event. A lot of local game stores are meeting up, so looking forward to checking it out. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, and that's also cool because you can also find out, what their events are and things like that. Sometimes you learn something new and learn new games. Honestly, that's even cool too. Meet new people. That's pretty sweet. I wish more places would do stuff like that, because I think they would be surprised on the turnout that they would get. Good morning, Drononic. Good morning, good morning. We have got our milestone break going on this morning. So check it out. It is, for every milestone we hit, we added a bonus pack. First milestone is 6 spots filled. And we'll have, it'll be a guaranteed run this morning. And then we will also make sure that there will be a collector booster for the 6th person who jumps in or 6 spot filled. So that's how that will run. You guys been picking your packs and helping us build the packs along the way. Good morning, B. Tracy. Good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? Mom's kind of working on a little art this morning to kick off the day while we fill our break up. So good morning. How is everybody? It's a cloudy Saturday here. It's supposed to be, I think, all day.
Sunday.
I know it's Sunday. So it's cloudy today. But good morning, good morning. Sundays are normally pretty sleepy. Hello, Vito. Good morning. How are you? We've got our milestone break today for those who are just jumping in. Christian, good morning, good morning. What's happening, Knowles? Good morning, good morning. What's happening, dude?
Nothing right now.
Nothing right now? Hanging out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a quieter morning this morning.
Cereal? Milk?
I would prefer... It's fine, I don't have a lot of milk, so you're gonna have to just... Please don't use a lot of milk. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning to Corey. Happy Sunday. Hope things are going well. Mom's working on some altars here. But how's it going? How's it going? On one Chan, good morning. Owen. Yeah? I'm just thinking. No, not Nolan. I said good morning, everybody. We've got our milestone break going on today. So for those that are not sure quite what that is, it is a 15 spot break. It'll be deal and hit style. You guys are picking the packs to go into the break. So when you grab a spot, you pick a pack that goes in. And then once we get all the spots filled, we'll do deal and hit style. So it'll be 3 milestones. The first milestone is 6 spots filled. It's a guaranteed to run the break. And when we do that, we'll have the 6th spot filled. We'll put in a pick the collector booster that's going to be in it. You guys are picking all the play boosters, draft boosters. And I will also throw in a bonus pack at that point. And then when we get 10 spots filled, that's milestone number 2, I'll throw in another pack. And then we get milestone number 3, which is all 15 filled. I'll throw in another bonus pack, and then we will also have the Secret Lair will go in at that point. So, at the end of the day, if we get every spot filled, we will have 17 packs to rip open for you guys. And then we'll do deal and hit style, so it'll be any of your mythics, your rares, and any commons or uncommons greater than $3 will go into the hit pile. And we'll rip them open and deal them out. But 6 spots filled will be a guaranteed to run no matter what. So good morning, good morning. Good morning, Parsival. How are we today? Mom's working on some art while we get our break filled. So good morning, good morning. How are you guys? Like I said, we've got our milestone break. You know what? Let me make it easy for you guys. I will pin it down to the bottom. There we go. Now it's pinned, so you don't need to search for it. There we go. But yep, Mom's working on some altars. I've got to, probably should do my white ones first, but that's okay. But good morning, good morning. Julian, how are you? We've got our milestone break, guys, today. So what will happen? So 6 spots filled. It's a guaranteed to run. We will have 7 packs that will be ripping open for you guys doing deal and hit style. And one of those will be a collector booster. Then milestone number 2 will be 10 spots filled. At that point, there'll be 12 packs to open, because we'll throw in a bonus pack. And then all 15 spots filled, there'll be 17 packs, including a collector booster and the Secret Lair for you guys for the break. So that's how that's going to work. We've had a lot of fun with the break. A lot of success. So now Mom is just slowly working on an altar here while we fill our break up. So good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Holstrock sounds like he's got some good plans today. A little card show to go to. What's everybody else's plans? Mom's going to be doing some work today. Hanging out with you guys. Doing some altars. I got to make some editing to do today as well. But good morning, good morning. How is everybody? The Real Destroyer, good morning. Like I said, we got our milestone break going on this morning. So for every spot we fill, we'll get to our milestone. Milestone number 1 is 6 spots filled, and that's a guaranteed to run. But good morning, good morning. Mom's just doing some altars in the meantime. So check it out. Grab a spot. How is everybody today? I think everybody's still sleeping. Good morning, Daves. Good morning, good morning. I'm still sleeping. Hey, Rev. I know, that's the hard part. Especially when it's like a dreary, cloudy morning. That's all you want to do is sleep. Good morning, Cards for Breakfast. How's it going? Mom's just working on a little altar this morning while we get things going. But good morning, good morning. How's it going? Morning, just scooting around. How goes it? It goes this morning. We woke up a little bit later this morning. Slept a little extra. And now we're working on our altars and getting our break filled this morning. It's a milestone break. So we build the break hitting milestones, and when we hit milestones, we are adding in bonus packs along the way for you guys. For each milestone we hit. First one is 6 spots filled. That also means it's a guaranteed to run the break. A little too much paint on my paintbrush, but we're gonna go with it. But good morning. I feel like I need need some speed to wake up today. Oh boy. Or a double espresso. Yeah, I would probably go with a double espresso, Rev. So this is actually the mast of our boat, because we live on a sailing catamaran. And I'm painting a raven that's going to be sitting on the line. This was a request from somebody to paint them a raven. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm working on my background right now. I know it's kind of, I don't know if you can tell. So that's what I'm working on. So right now, this is the mast. I'm working on the lines, and I've got to add our boom support here, and then the bird's gonna go right here in the middle. That's the plan. Well, I just gotta work on all my other things in the background, so when I paint the bird, it looks like I can just paint right over them. So that's my plan. Well, good morning. Yeah, so right now this is a hand-painted token. I've got I've been painting some lands as well. Hand-painted land. Paint one of James as a captain. Oh, I could. I'll have to make sure he finds his captain's hat and make sure he puts his captain's hat on this morning. He's busy working on his app this morning and building that. So that's what he is doing in the background. He's here, he's upstairs. Should have done my white before my black. Oh well. But good morning. Yeah, I've done a little bit. So like somebody, let's see, I'll show you what I got. So somebody asked for a jellyfish. So I did that on a creature card. Some lands. Another land. And then Will did, yesterday, my oldest, was working on a treasure token. So that's my 12-year-old. That's his treasure token.
Can I show him what the reference was?
Yeah, you guys show him the reference. You guys want to see the reference on how his thing? Hold on, buddy. Tilt the camera up. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright. I just don't want you to bump the painting. Okay, go ahead. You put the reference in front. So that was his reference. He's reading the Sylvan Realms book series. So that was the cover. He did pretty good.
Can I get some cereal and milk?
Yeah, it's just not a lot of milk. We don't have a ton. Here. Oh no, I don't want you to do that. Ha, just kidding. So yeah, so that was Will. So Will did that. He actually did a swamp the other day that somebody picked up and grabbed. And then I've got a couple other that I gotta work on this morning. So just hand painting. This is a token. We do lands. Like I said, I've got some characters that I want to do on top of all the other ones. So good morning, everybody. Like I said, we've got our Milestone Break going on. Check it out. Today's Secret Lair is the Peach Momoko. And we will be putting in I think it's a Tarkir collector will be the collector today. Should be in the notes. Good morning, Ty. Need a cow on board for unlimited milk. Oh gosh. You know, we get we typically get the dry, like the box milk that sits on the shelf milk. And that really works well. There's another fellow boat next to us that does powdered milk. I don't know. I've never had powdered milk. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But it lasts much longer, so I don't know. Maybe we'll. Yeah, there's another whole container underneath. That's the reason why I said it was okay today. But yeah, we have has anybody had powdered milk before? Powdered milk is gross as shit. Okay, that's how I thought, which is why I haven't bought it. Which is why I haven't gotten it. But the box milk's pretty good. So it's small. And it just sits on the shelf until you use it, and then it's done. So, and they last a while. They have good shelf life. I mean, it's the storage that sucks for us, so they take up, more storage, but it's better than a gallon of milk that you can't fit in the fridge. Colored chalky white water. Is that the powdered milk? The Rev? But good morning, everybody. Check it out. We've got our morning break going on this morning. Like I said, Mom's got, I gotta put a little spot here. We've got our milestone break. Good morning, Search Gold. JP Cone. Good morning. But good morning. Check it out. We've got our morning break going on this morning. Good morning. Simply responsibility. What I'm painting, so this is the mast of our boat. I'm going to be putting a black raven right in the middle. So that's what we're doing this morning. I just need to find another paintbrush. There it is. So working on the lines right now. To get those all taken care of. Before. So really working on the background. But we got our milestone break going on this morning. Yeah, I know. So the milestone break, which is a total of 15 spots. So for those who are new, they're just jumping in. We 6 spots filled will be a minimum that we need to run the break no matter what, that we will open up the packs. It's a deal and hit style. So deal and hit style. So 6 spots, you guys are going to pick the packs in the break. As we go, when we hit 6 spots filled, the collector booster, somebody will pick her collector booster. I'll throw in a bonus pack. And then every spot after that is just an extra spot filled for more packs in the break. So, milestone number 2 is 10 spots filled. That means I'll add in another bonus pack at that point. Oh, there was a kid behind me. I think there was. And then, all 15 spots will be the next one. 15 spots filled will be a full break. We'll add in another bonus pack, and that's when you'll get the Secret Lair will go in at that point. So check it out. Mom's working on the rope right now. Too much paint on my pen. So good morning everybody. But yes, I've been working on tokens and creatures for people. Lands. We've got some lands. I gotta work on some more lands. I think I only have 2 right now in the buy now. There we go. Good morning. Wish I had talent. Well, I don't know if I'd call this talent or just therapy. I don't know. I like being artsy. I never did, never really got into it in, high school or anything like that. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it now, at least. So, but yeah, that's what I'm working on. Good morning, Taco Man Savage, Mox MTG. Good morning. Like I said, we've got our, we do have our break going on this morning. It's a milestone break. So check it out. I did pin it at the bottom. If you have questions, please let me know. Couldn't even paint a stick figure. Oh, sure you could. Just make a T, add a circle on top, and then do an upside down V at the bottom. There you go. There's your stick figure. That one's easy. Sometimes people make the best stick figures. What am I doing right now? Blue? Alright. Blue it is. But good morning. Really don't wanna. There we go. I don't need a lot of blue on this one, so I don't want to use a lot. There we go. But good morning, how is everybody? Come check out the milestone break. Grab yourself a spot. I probably should have made my rope a little wider. That's alright. But good morning. Boomski, good morning. Prophet of Bolus, good morning. We've got our milestone break going on. Check it out, grab a spot. So what it is for every milestone we hit, I add in a bonus pack. Milestone 1 is 6 spots filled. When 6 spots are filled, there'll be 5 play booster draft boosters in the 6-spot field will pick the collector booster for us, and I'll throw in the bonus. It's a guaranteed to run the break at that point. And then from there, we're going to work towards milestone number 2, which is 10 spots filled. I'll add in another booster, a bonus pack. At that time, so the 6 spots filled, you'll have 7 packs to open. 10 spots filled, you'll have 12 packs to open. And then we're going to work to milestone number 3, which is all 15. I will throw in another bonus pack at that point. And then Secret Lair will come in at that point as well. So you'll have 17 packs to open at the end of the break, and the Secret Lair will do deal and hit style. So everything will get opened, all the mythics, the rares, commons, uncommons, so greater than $3 will go into the pot, as well as all Secret Lair cards. We're going to shuffle them all up and deal them out. The other day we actually opened up and got a chrome box that we opened out of a pack that went into the deal and hits, which was nuts. But good morning everybody. Storm Hunter, Dreaminator, Wild Child, good morning. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Mom's just working on the background base here of her altar. But good morning, good morning. How's it going? Just trying to get a little bit of red. My red is not a very good red. There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. Check it out. We've got our Milestone Break going on. Who's going to jump in and open some packs with us? Everything else should be in the buy now, too. So we've got set boosters of Lost Caverns. We've got some EOE, Strixhaven. We've got Kalhine. We've got Bloomburrow. March Machines. Sorry, concentrating too much. But good morning, everybody. Slowly working on our background here. But how's it going? Good morning, good morning. Boss Hydra, how are you? Happy Sunday. Do you guys like the altars? Well, good morning. What you working on? This is a bird token. It was somebody had requested a raven. So we're doing a bird token for him. This is actually our mast of our boat. So I am putting it sitting, it's gonna sit right here right on the big this black line right here. We're gonna paint a raven right in the middle. It's gonna be oh, thank you. Needs MTG with the raid. I appreciate it. Make sure all of you guys who are coming in from the raid or are in here in the show, do make sure you follow Needs MTG. We appreciate it. I hope you had a great show, my friend. I apologize. I was looking down, working on switching the paint off my paintbrush. I do apologize. But thank you. yeah, this was somebody had asked for the Raven, so this is what we were doing. I've got other cards that some people have already asked for and have completed, and then I have others that are up for grabs. So like we created our creature already. That was a request. We've got some lands. So a lot of our lands that we do too also have stories behind them. So this is actually a place that we went. This is where the first battle of the Revolutionary War happened. So that is that. We got Grand Turk, where we anchored and had to deal with fuel issues. Those are both lands. My son, who's 12, painted this. This is actually based off of his book he's reading. He's reading one of the books from the Sylvan Realms. So that's the front cover. And then I've got some other planes and I think tokens I needed. No, planes and I don't know. I've got some creatures too that I want to paint and some other ones that people have asked for. So that's that, and I'm just slowly working through them. But good morning, everybody. How is it going? Check it out. We got our Milestone Break going on. Jump on in. It's a great break. It's a fun break. It's a deal and hit style break. Shuffling through the bin. Oh, boss, you could be there a while. Good morning, Needs Vintage. I hope you had a good show, my friend. We appreciate the raid today. Rapstein, good morning, good morning. Poppin' Packs, how's it going, guys? There we go. So, I only have, these are actually my kids' paints. They like to paint characters from for Dungeons and Dragon figurines. So I'm using their paint. So these were the original ones we got at a store, actually, a card store in Virginia. And they like, we only have primary colors, so every color I need other than black, white, red, blue, and yellow, we need to hand mix. So, that's kind of how that goes. Well, let me get my thing out of the way. But good morning, everybody. Good morning. Bones Malone. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, everybody. We've got our milestone break going on. So, what it is that it's going to be a build-a-break. Every milestone we hit, which would be 1, 2, and 3 milestones, 6 spots, 10 spots, and all 15 filled. We're going to add in a bonus pack at that time. So 6 spots filled, it's guaranteed to run. There'll be seven packs open, one including a collector booster. Second milestone, it will be 12 packs to open. And then the third milestone will be 17 packs that will open, including the Secret Lair as well. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. We've done it before. We've had great success on cards that people have been able to pull out. And when we open the packs, it will be a deal and hit style. So for those that are jumping in, what we'll do is we rip them all open, and then we shuffle them up and hand them out to everybody. And then we'll flip everything over and see what you guys got. But good morning, 3 Gingers. How's it going, guys? We've got the break going on, so grab a spot. And let's put it as, let's get our spot filled, our break filled by 10. I know we started a little bit later this morning, so we'll make it a little bit later today. I know Mom's over here painting. Just trying to make sure I've got enough layers on this. But good morning, good morning. Leah Atch, how's it going? Good morning, guys. Crazy, how's it going? Like I said, Mom's just working on an altar right now. So, you picked the set. You actually picked the sets. I'll tell you what's going to be in there. Should be in the show notes. But what's in there for choices is going to be Strixhaven, Edge of Eternities, Phyrexia, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the Draft Booster, March Machine, Kalhine, Bloomborough, Brothers War, Tarkir, Murders, Duskmorn, and Unfinity. And then you get to pick from what you want. Yes, there's a lot. Join a cup of coffee trying to wake up. Yes, Leah, I appreciate that. Me too. Good morning. I hot my ass wash and my 3D. Oh, okay. 3D printer's going. I love it. You can buy as many spots as you want, boss. We people buy one. We have some people in the past that have bought like 7. I mean, it's totally up to you and what you want to do. And then if you buy, so say you buy 3 spots, you get to pick the first 3 packs to go into the break. And they can be all different. They could be all the same because there's so many packs that are going in the break. As soon as somebody picks one, I restock the options so that way you can decide what you want. That's the fun part about this, is that it's different every single break because it depends on, number one, who's in here, but also what you're in the mood for. So yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. So like I said, milestone number 1 is 6 packs filled. It means it's guaranteed to run the break no matter what. So you can check it out. Good morning, Boop. RC Gaming, how's it going? And then Mom is just going to be painting in the meantime while we work on filling the break. Like I said, I want to try and fill the whole break by 10 a.m. So we still got some time for our sleepy cats that are just coming in. So I hope that made sense. Hi, Knowles.
Hello.
Don't, You're literally hitting the shoulder that I got a paintbrush in. That's like trying to bump somebody's arm when they're trying to write.
Sorry.
Hey, it's okay. You're good. You didn't mess me up, but I'm just saying. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't make sense. Oh, boo. Definitely almost just put my paintbrush in my coffee. That would have been traumatic. Good morning, everybody. Are you laughing at that? Get out of here, you turkey.
Mom, can I go play?
Go play outside? That's fine. Is there anything else that you need to do this morning? 20 minutes reading and then go outside. I don't think you did 20 minutes reading yesterday. I know. Go do that. Good morning. All right, let's see what my friend did.
Okay, those are 15% though.
Oh, you found a nice single. I love it, boss.
Ooh, nice single.
Good morning, Lou. Good morning, good morning. So like I said, Mom's working on some painting this morning. I don't need these. And then we've got our milestone break going on, but let me pull that single out for you. And get your name on it. All right. There you go, Boss Hydra. I'll put your name on it, my friend. But we do have a milestone break going on for those who are just jumping in. And then Boss coming in with a spot in the break. I love it. All right, Boss, so which pack do you want to go into the break? You just let me know which pack. I'm gonna put this in the bin. So let me know which one. So Bloomborough, and then do you want 2 Bloomborough or 1? I got one right here from our stack pack. All right, so here, I have them right here in my hand. I'll show you all of them. All right, got March Machine. Whoop, hold on. There we go. March Machine, Phyrexia, Tarkir, Murders, Bloomborough, which I'm gonna put that one right there. Brothers War, Infinity, Edge of Eternities, Strixhaven, Kalhine, Lost Caverns, and Duskmorn. So you let me know. I'm just putting them up top so that they're out of the way for while I'm painting, and I gotta restock our Bloomborough anyways. I know. All right, everybody, check it out. Grab a spot. Let's get it on the break. Dusk. I love it. Let me pull that one, and I'll put that in. All right. There's the Duskmorn right there. Oh, I only got 1 Duskmorn pack left. Now, good morning, good morning. So we got 2 spots filled in the break. These are the two spots, 2 packs so far in. Who's jumping in to grab another one? Who's gonna help us fill our break this morning? Moms, we're just working on an altar while we fill our break. So good morning, everybody. May not make it for the live break, but I'll review the video receipt. Absolutely, and you know what? Also, FoS, we also record online, we multi-stream on YouTube as well, so it will be there too. And you'll get pinged. Alright, let me scroll on down. Alright, Neelix, do you want me to go through the stack again so you know what's in there? And you get to pick the pack that's going into the break. And then Leah as well. Do you have a Diamant Art? That's a question for the boss. James?
What?
There's a question in the chat, I don't know. EOE, alright. Online portfolio. For me? Hold on. That's fine, James. I got it. Oh, for me. So the only things I have are just the things that are in the buy now right now for the art that I have made. I don't have anything else uploaded because as soon as I'm making them, they're going out. So I got to keep building on things. But if there's something you're looking for and want, so like this is a requested one, and I'll show you my other requested one. I have somebody that wants me to do a land. So this was a requested. I have somebody else that wants they got it. I got it. And then somebody wants like I said, a plains with a meerkat in it, so I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, this is somebody requested a jellyfish, so.
Make stuff online and sell it.
No, yeah, I don't have a portfolio, but I can. We can make it and make it in there. So there's their jellyfish that they asked for. And my oldest, who's 12, likes to paint too. So like he did a swamp the other day that somebody grabbed. He did this, which was a treasure. It's based off the Seven Realms, one of the book covers. So he did that. And these are my only other 2 that I have done right now because I have to restock. So I've got the forest. This is actually where one of the battles of the Revolutionary War happened. And then Grand Turk. This is where we actually anchored our catamaran when we had bad fuel and had to take care of that. So a lot of them my lands are going to have stories behind them of places we've been or things we've done. Alright, so Neelix, you jumped in. I need you to pick a pack that's going to go into the break, my friend. So that's what Mom's been working on. So this is the Raven that's going to go. And then I think I know Rev Tank had asked for, he had asked for my Moab mountain that I had set. So I'm going to make him a different Moab mountain because we've been out to Moab. The other one, when I painted it, it looked like the mountain was flipping the bird off and saying, so we called it FU mountain. Alright, so Neelix, which pack, my friend, is going to go into the break? I got Leah's. Leah's yours went in. So there's Edge Edge of Eternities, Unfinity, Strixhaven, Kelheim, Lost Caverns, Duskmourn, March Machine, Phyrexia, Tarkir, Murders Brothers, and Bloomburrow. So you let me know which pack's going into the break. So we've got 2 more spots to go and we'll have our first milestone done. Another edge. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna go in and restock it, so that makes it way easier for me. And I will grab 2. 1 for the break, 1 for the stock. All right, there's the edge. But they're good, perfect. I got that in there. All right, everybody, check it out. We got a milestone. We got 2 more spots to go for milestone number 2. I mean 1. At that point, collector booster is going to get picked to go in, and then I'll throw in a bonus pack. In the meantime, Mom's going to keep working on art. But yeah, boss, if there's something you're looking for, I'm going to keep working through it and keep making them. Because I base them off, so as we live on a sailing catamaran, for those that don't know, so as we travel, I take pictures from where we're at, and I'm going to try and paint them from my pictures, like as my inspiration, onto cards for you guys. It could be even something simple. So like this is actually a picture, was our mast, and we had a bird that came out and sat on the lines while we were in motion on the ocean. So it wasn't a raven, but we're improvising. And I can find the picture and show you guys what I mean. Although my red is not a very good red right now. We got talking, it's just drying up a little bit there. There we go. There. Now I will start working on the bird. Good morning, everybody. So like I said, we've got our milestone break going on. I've got 2 more spots and we'll hit milestone number 1, of which we will have 7 packs total at that point. I'm going to work on trying to get the whole break filled by 10. That's the plan. Wacko Greg, good morning, good morning. So, we are working on that. And let's see how Mom does here with her raven. I don't like that one. Okay, I don't like that. There we go. So yesterday I was painting outside. Oh. All right, that's just gonna have to stay then. So I had taped my card down, and plus I'm keeping the border. So. Well, good morning. We are on East Coast. We are anchored over near Virginia in the Chesapeake Bay right now. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? We've got our milestone break going on. I've got 2 more spots to hit milestone number 1, and I'll throw in a bonus pack at that point. So check it out. But good morning, good morning. I tried painting a token once. Warped to hell, used acrylic. So that's what, I mean, that's what I'm using. Not patient enough for the little stuff. So that's what this is. It's just acrylic. It's actually, see, it's your Warhammer, War Fanatics, the army painter. So that's all we're using. The I've tried other acrylic paint, and it's a little bit more watery. It doesn't sit as well on the cardstock. The cardstock, because it's kind of a shiny material. Not all the types of acrylic sit well on it. So these do, and they dry well and fast. I mean, the big thing is just to make sure you keep it in the sleeve, because you can scratch it off if you go on. I mean, I suppose I could probably do like an oil base, but I don't know if that would be too wet. Oh, we'll see. Trying to get all of the color here, and then I'll start adding in some of my layering of the feathers. But good morning, good morning. How's it going, everybody? We've got our milestone break going on this morning. Check it out. We've got 2 spots left till we hit milestone number 1. At that point, we're going to add in a collector booster. You guys will pick it. The 6-spot fill will pick the collector booster for us, and I'll throw in a bonus pack. And then we're going to be doing deal and hit style on our break this morning. I'm afraid wetter paints will likely warp easier. I agree. I'm a sculptor and charcoal guy. Oh, that's nice. Actually, I'm working. Part of our learning for our teaching our kids and their schooling packet is actually learning how to do pastels. So oil-based pastels. So that's a lot of fun, and that's what I like. But I've never done sculpting or charcoal. But yeah, good morning, everybody. I love the pastels. I haven't finished my pastel. I actually did previously did a bird token. That was a pelican. I think it was that I took a picture on a dock when we were on a dock. So it first started with doing a pastel of it. I still have to finish it. You know, started something, didn't finish. But I chose to paint it on a card instead. That's how I got started doing these. That was my first one that I did. It was one of my favorites. I need to start taking pictures of them, and then I think James had mentioned to put them on our Instagram so you can see, so I can see the work, and even if they sell, they're still there. That way you guys can see them. I'll do a charcoal image and use a pastel for a monocolor background, typically something vibrant. Nice. Yeah, so that's my game plan, is to do that, and then we'll post those. Just because some of them we've already sold, so I can't go back unless, I think James took a picture of a couple of them because he posted them online in the buy now. So I'll just have to look at his photo library and steal them. Or gently say, hey, can you send them to me? Just want to make sure we got. I gotta look down the other direction. But good morning, everybody. How's it going? There we go. I followed, so I'll circle back for that later. Absolutely. Maybe a squirrel token one day. Oh, that would be so fun. They're always around. Actually, they're more so around in some areas than others. Like, some areas don't have squirrels to take like pictures of. I actually think Rev Tank was actually in here the other day, and he said that he saved a little squirrel. He saw a little baby squirrel fall out of a tree. And then Mama went down and saved it. Alright, let's see if we can get a... I have to get some more color here. But good morning, everybody. Like I said, we've got 2 spots to go till our first milestone hit. Check it out, grab it. It will be a deal and hit style. We're shooting thicker than snake squirrel. Ah, I love it. Well, right now's the time of year to really do that because you got all of the, they're all down there storing up their nuts for winter. I need more black. He needs a better belly. He's too far off the line. Oh, I don't like it. Alright. Let me fix the bottom. But good morning, everybody. Hello, Frank Chili. How's it going, my friend? How are you? Mom's working on some altars, and we got our break going. 2 more spots until we get two more spots, and then we'll fill up our first milestone filled, which would be 6 spots filled. There we go. That's better. All right, now we can start layering. Good morning, How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. We've got our milestone break going on this morning. So it's a deal and hit style break for those that are just jumping in and saying hello today. So what it is, it's got 3 milestones along the way. Every time we hit a milestone, I throw in a bonus pack. So the first milestone is 6 spots filled. When we fill the first 6 spots, it'll be 5 play booster draft boosters, which we've already got 4 selected. So the next person's going to pick another pack from our stack, and then the 6 spot filled is going to pick the collector booster. And then I'm going to throw in a bonus pack at that time. And then when we put the bonus pack in, we'll have 7 packs to rip. So that's milestone number 1. Milestone number 2 is going to be 10 spots filled. And when we fill 10 spots, I'll throw in another bonus pack, which will give us 12 packs in total to rip open. And then if we do milestone number 3, that is going to be all 15 spots filled. And at that time, we will have 17 packs. I'll throw in another bonus pack at that point. And we're going to bring in our Secret Lair as well. So good morning. How's it going? Come check it out. Come jab a spot. We do deal and hit style. So we're going to rip everything open and take all the mythics, the rares, commons, uncommons, greater than $3, and put those in the break. Shuffle them up and deal them out. And then we'll flip everything over, and then all the bulk also goes home to you guys as well. I don't keep any of the bulk. Alright. I think we're almost there. Just gotta clean off my brush. There we go. Good morning, Couch Potato. Oh, Boston with another one. Alright, boss. What's the next pack to go in? I'm gonna put my brush down so I don't get it everywhere. FoS is upstairs working on doing some programming and developing. So, he's here. Mom's just running the show today. Alright, Boss Hydro, which pack, my friend? Do you want me to go through them again so you know what's the choice? Then we got 1 more spot until milestone number 1 is filled. And I'll throw in a bonus pack, and then we'll get the collector in there. Oh, Frank Chili, I love it, Frank. Alright, so Boss Hydra. You let me know the next pack going in. And then Frank, you're gonna pick our collector. Alright, we got March Machine, Phyrexia, Tarkir, Murders, Brothers War, Bloomborough, Unfinity, Strixhaven, Kalhine, Lost Caverns, Duskmorn, and Edge. So Boss Hydra, you let me know which one's going in. And then we'll add it to the stack for the break. And then I'm gonna pull over. Frank, you are number 6 spot filled. So, we're putting a Tarkir collector. I got 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Which one are we putting in, my friend? Ooh, you can't see it. I gotta turn the camera up a little bit. It's a little too dark right there. There you go. R2. Alright. And then Boss Hydra, I need your pack that's going in, my friend. And I'm gonna get ready to do our bonus pack. And then that's 6 spots filled, so we're guaranteed to run. What's happening right now? Come on. What the hell just happened? There we go. That was freaking weird, man. Yeah, okay. So weird. Alright. Boss Hydra, which pack's going in? You let me know. And then we're gonna get ourselves ready for our bonus pack. So, no matter what, from here on out, everybody, we officially hit milestone number 1. Milestone 1 means it's gonna run no matter what. So if you jump in, every spot additional to this is going to be a guarantee that's going to break. You're just adding more packs to the stack to get ripped open. So we have 4 spots left now to hit milestone number 2, at which point I'll put a secondary bonus pack in. And then we have 9 spots total till we fill the whole break. Secret Lair comes in and a 3rd bonus pack will go in. So I'm getting ready to do our bonus pack. Just waiting for Boss to give me... Is he still in here? Not sure. Alright, so let's, while I'm waiting for him, let's do our bonus pack. Okay, so there's 6 spots filled right now. I'm going to roll a 6-sided die, and I'm going to correlate the spots based on the ones you guys picked, from high to low, in order of numbers. And I'm hanging again. Seriously? There we go. Don't give me shit now, whatnot. Alright. Let me just make sure we're good here before I start seeing it on my side. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to roll this, and while we wait, number 4. So let's see who's that from high to low. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So the 4th highest spot is number 5, Boss Hydra. So I need 2 packs from Boss. So when he respawns here, let me tag him, see if he's still in here. There we go. Let's see if he's in here. If not, I tagged him to bring him back in. So good morning everybody. Like I said, we have got our minimum spots now that have been picked. Now we got 4 more spots to go until we hit our milestone number 2. And we're gonna throw in another bonus pack. So we're just waiting on Boss, and he'll add in the 2 packs. They'll go to the stack. In the meantime, Mom's just gonna keep painting along the way, and get some depth here to our bird. But good morning everybody. We've got a morning break going on. how's it going? Boss Hydra, if you're still in here, my friend, we need you to choose 2 packs for me. We're kind of getting there. But good morning, good morning. How's it going, Squashy Paradox? But good morning, everybody. Like I said, we've got our 2 breaks going on. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me. We'll go back down this way. Oh, you can see the art. There we go. And we're just going to wait for Boss to come back in and hopefully get some of the get our last 2 packs to get into the break here. We got break milestone number 1 already taken and filled up, so we're working on milestone number 2 now. But good morning, good morning. Going to VA. Aww. I know, I don't know how far are we from you, Frank? I don't even know what the drive is. 3 hours? 2.5, 3 hours, James just said. Oh, you texted him? Okay. There we go. Now we're at least getting some feather texture in here. Good morning, good morning. You're back, boss. Can you ask him to look for me, please? Sure. He responded. Alright, boss, so I need you to pick 2 packs. Number 1 for the pack that you chose, and then I've rolled and you get to help me pick the bonus pack going in. That's what correlated to yours. So you gotta give me 2 packs, Boss Hydra. But good morning, everybody. Like I said, we've got our break going on. It's a milestone break. We've already hit milestone number 1. So check it out. Brothers War and Murders. Perfect. All right, let me put that down. Brothers War and a Murders. Alright, there you go. Now we're working on, let me restock those. The last Murders as well going into the options and a Brothers War. Okay, perfect. So we have officially hit milestone number 1. Working on milestone number 2. Milestone number 2 is 10 packs. 10 spots filled, excuse me. 10 spots filled. At that point, I will add in another bonus pack. So this is what's the break so far. The more spots filled, the more packs we get going into the break. So we got a Collector, we got Bloomburrow, Dustmorn, Edge, Brothers War, and Murder. So there we go. So check it out, grab a spot. Mom's still working on the token, which we're getting there. Hey, Will?
Yeah.
Can you grab me the box up there of paint pens that are the black, white, and gold? Okay, thanks, buddy. Good morning, everybody. Almost done with the bird token. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna finish up the bird, and then maybe we'll start working on another one. Should be by the basket. Should be a white and yellow box laying down. Yep. Thank you.
Gold and silver.
Yeah, I know that, but there's black in there. There we go. All right, let me check to see what we need. That might not be the one. All right, let's try this one. There we go. All right, let me put these away. Bird token is done and ready for our person. Here we go. And then we can start working on another altar. Yes, experimenting with the tools. Yes, so those paint pens, those black paint pens, they actually they write like shiny. So when things are all dry, they're shiny. So that's why I used it, so it makes the eye a little bit more like a beady eye. But yeah, and that was only by accident. So we used to use paint pens actually on our card search. We still do sometimes. They're a lot of fun. But I was trying to use black and I'm like, what the hell? Why is it glossy? So I learned that those ones in that particular box leave a glossy finish. All right. See how it's a, I don't know if you can tell. So see how it's a glossy finish? The little eyeball? I know it looks wet, but that's actually the way that the eye reflects. I wonder using ink scratching the card. So sometimes certain things will not work on these cards because the material that they use, the glossy finish, the semi-gloss finish they use, so they won't adhere. Some things will actually just peel right up. So like the other acrylic paints that we use, if we paint with it and we let it dry and then we paint like another layer over it, it actually will take off the base coat. I'm like, well, that's annoying. I want to, like, the point of painting is to layer. So I added our feathers in there, which you can see. They shine like a raven. And there. So we'll let it finish drying, and then we'll put it in a sleeve for our friend. And then we can start working on our next one, which I don't know what the next one is. I have to look. Might do another land. And then we'll take a picture and put it online. So good morning, everybody. Welcome in. We have got a break going on this morning. It's a milestone break. We have about 30 minutes left, just under 30 minutes left to get the rest of the break filled. I am running this at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to open everything up that we've had put in at this point. It's a guaranteed to run. So if you want to jump on in. We've got 4 more spots till we get to milestone number 2. I'm going to work on another art card here in a minute. But there is my finished bird. There's my raven that we're gonna put up for somebody. I'll take a picture of it here in a minute and we'll get it going. But good morning, good morning. Where is my pile of cards? All right, hold on just a minute. Gotta grab my pile. There we go. So Will's working on something here. This is his next one he is working on. Will, what are you working on over here?
Cornfield.
Oh, a cornfield. He's working on a cornfield. So that's his that he's working on as a cornfield. We'll see how that turns out. All right, so I need let's do, we can do our next custom that somebody wants. We'll do this one. And then put this over there. Let me put that back in and then we'll work on our next one. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? We've got our morning break going. It is a milestone break. Every milestone we hit, we add in a bonus pack. We already hit milestone 1, so it's a guaranteed to run. I need to get this prepped. But good morning, good morning. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Good morning, everybody. Mom's just getting ready to prep a card and start working on our next altar for somebody. Let's see how good I did on my judgment. Probably not very good. Probably too big would be my guess. But good morning. How's it going? Check it out. We got 4 more spots till we hit milestone number 2. At which point we will throw in another bonus pack then. It will be a total of 12 packs at milestone number 2 that we will have to open. Guaranteed. When we come to the end of our show to do the break. We got 9 spots left total to hit milestone number 3. But Mom's working on doing a prep here for our next altar. Which is not really going well because my... Oh, pretty close. Pretty close. I'm just using a little bit of masking tape here to help make it a little bit easier because I'm going to start with a coverall. I'm going to do a borderless on this one. There we go. Tiny little piece. But good morning, everybody. How's it going? Like I said, we've got a milestone break going on. We're already guaranteed to run the break. So now's the time to jump in on it. Grab a spot. Because we will run the break at 10 a.m. is when we're going to start the break. We'll rip them all open, everything that's in the pot, and we will get going. Good morning, good morning. There we go. All right. Time for our next adventure. Let's see. Did I already see one? There we go. All right. So we are going to need other colors. But good morning, good morning. Like I said, we've already got our break filled for the first milestone, so it's a guaranteed to run no matter what. So check it out. Whoop, apologies. And we will get things going here. So how's it going, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Let's try and get a little bit more red in here. The red's not a very good red. Whoop. Whoop. Good morning, good morning. So milestone number 1 is completed. We're working on milestone number 2. We are only 4 spots away from milestone number 2. That's 10 spots filled. We'll throw in another bonus pack at this point. Before I start mixing, because I'm going to start working on another altar. This is what is in the break so far. Murders, Brothers, Edge of Eternity, Duskmourn, Bloomburrow, and a Tarkir Dragonstorm. Collector. So now every other pack from here on out is just adding to it, and we will get to the break going. I know Mom's just trying to mix up some colors. Slowly getting there. So we only have a certain amount of colors that work on these cards, so I have to make every color I want. Along the way. But luckily this is going to be a coverall. So it will be, once we get it there, it will be good. Because we will use it over and over again. I got 2 layers that we'll have to do on this one, so we just got to get into a little bit different light. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, we got our milestone break going on. It's a guaranteed to run no matter what. It's going to be deal and hit style. We're working on getting to milestone number 2. Let's do... So how's it going, little Poe? Luke plays WoW. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I said, Mom's working on adding in her colors. Trying to change my color just a smidge here. We hope you're all having a good Sunday. There we go. Now we're getting, I think, where we want. Well, good morning, good morning. So we're gonna run the break. Let's see, we got 15 minutes left till we run the break. Who's gonna jump in and help us get to milestone number 2? Can we close the whole thing out in 15 minutes? Who's jumping in with us? Mom's just working on getting some paint colors going. I think we're almost at the color I want. All right, let's see how it looks on the card. Good morning, good morning. How's it going, everybody? We got a milestone break going on. Mom's working on a card altar for somebody who requested. So we got, let's see, 9 spots left and a whole break, but we're gonna run it no matter what with what we got. So now is your time to jump on in. We got about 15 minutes left, and then I'm going to run the break. So jump in, grab a spot. Let's fill this bad boy up. If we get to milestone number 2, I'm gonna add in another bonus pack. So that would be 4 more spots to milestone number 2. Well, good morning, good morning. How's it going? Working on getting our base here for our altar. Well, good morning, everybody. Give it a minute to dry before I keep going. How's it going, Salumbo, Charlie Jr., AGX? Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in. Shorty stuff. Like I said, we've got a morning break going on. Jividen, good morning. Mom's been working on some altars while we fill our break. We are guaranteed to run at this point for our break.
I don't know what my time is.
Yeah? Okay, well, you'll have a little bit of time before breakfast, okay?
Okay.
So, check back in a little bit. I don't want to have to hunt you down, buddy. Okay? Nolan? And don't go on anybody else's boats unless you have permission from Mom.
I'm not gonna go outside.
Okay.
Because it's raining.
Oh, it's raining now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain today. This morning and then get better this afternoon. But good morning, everybody. How's it going? Why don't you let the dog out and give him some food and water? Good morning, good morning. Greek Tragedy, how's it going? We've got 4 spots left till we hit milestone number 2 on our break. Mom's working on an altar. I know you're like, what the hell? What the hell is this? I'm working on a base at this point. getting there. You're getting there. There we go. How's it going, everybody? We've got 4 spots left to milestone number 2. We're going to run the break at 10 a.m. So we got about 10 minutes. If you want to grab a spot, jump in now before we start running the break. You don't want to miss it. So milestone number 1 was filled. Milestone number 2 is 10 spots filled. We'll add a bonus pack in then. When we hit milestone number 3, which is all 15 spots filled, we'll add a bonus pack, and that's when the secret lair will come in. So jump in. Let's get this bad boy going. Like I said, we're gonna break in 10 minutes. Mom's working on an altar right now. I'm just realizing I got terrible shadows. Is that a little bit better? Probably not. There we go. Ducky Gal, how's it going? Good morning, everybody. Merceed. Gotta wait for my layer 1 to dry before I can go into layer 2. Good morning, Yoda Lance, good morning, how are you? Happy Sunday. We've got our milestone break happening today. I got 4 spots left till we hit milestone number 2, and I'm going to add in another bonus pack. 9 spots total till we hit the full 3rd milestone. And then at that point, I will add in another bonus pack and the secret lair will come in. So check it out, grab a spot. We're gonna have a lot of fun ripping some good packs open today. I'm trying to hurry up and be patient. Yesterday it was so warm here yesterday that the paint was like dried in like 2 seconds, which is fantastic. Because I'm like, yay, I'm on to another layer. Yay, I'm on to another layer. What the hell was that? Oh, somebody's doing a net? Oh. Alright. It's a good day for fishing. If it's raining, they're all coming to the surface, so. There we go, try and get another layer of paint on here. Well, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Like I said, Mom's working on an art altar right now for somebody. A request, so we are working on that, and we got our milestone break going on. Good morning, How is everybody? Like I said, we got 7 minutes to go, so is anybody last minute jumps in on the break? We can do this. Good morning, everybody. How was your Sunday? Like I said, Mom's working on some altars. I got some other things to get done today. Maybe I'll see how much altars I can get done. Hard putter's waiting for it to dry. Here we go. Good morning. We got about 5 minutes to go, and then we're going to start ripping the break open. So, in that case, we have our first milestone hit. So it's a guaranteed to run. So everybody who jumps in at this point is going to be involved and in the break. So everything that gets added in from here on out is just going to be adding in additional packs. So good morning for those just jumping in. So if you grab a spot now, you'll be in the break no matter what. Milestone number 2 is 10 spots filled. So it's 4 to go. At that point, I'm going to add in an extra pack, a bonus pack. So it'd be a total of 12 packs at that point. And then just trying to see where else I need to start adding some more layers here. I'm hoping to get this covered before we start our break. So that way it's out of the way and not making a mess. But good morning for those who are just jumping in. How is everybody? Like I said, we got 4 spots until the next milestone hit. Guaranteed to run no matter what this morning. Germ spread, what's happening? Good morning. Kurt, Shorty Stuff, how are you guys? Mom's just working on an altar for somebody. I'm trying to wait for the last little bit of that to dry so we can do one more layer and I'll move it off to the side. We still got a few minutes left to grab a spot in the break before we start ripping it open. So every spot you guys jump in on, you pick a pack that goes into the break. Good morning, Plug Dog. How's it going? Got a couple more minutes till we get our break opened. Still have a few minutes to grab a spot if you want to jump in and be a part of the break. Good morning. Doing good. Morning's going good so far. We're working on getting to the point where we're going to run the break here. We got a couple more minutes to go, so if anybody wants to jump in on it, grab a spot. You will be in the break. You'll pick a pack that gets entered into the break, and then we'll rip it all open and we'll do deal and hit style. So like I said, we have our milestone 1 has been hit, so milestone number 2 is 10 spots filled. We got 4 to go to milestone 2. And then at that point, I will do, I'll add in a bonus pack. So it'll be 12 packs total. Mom was just trying to finish up the last little bit of her base here on her card. Before we put it off to the side and let it dry. And this spot just does not want to paint, which is fine. let me clean up a little bit and make some room. Like I said, if you want to jump in, you got pretty much until I'm done cleaning up, and then we're going to start the break. So if you want to grab a spot, now's the time. And then I'll get everything out of the way, and we'll get moving. There we go. Let's see. I'm about ready to start, so if you guys want to grab a spot, your choice now. If not, we're going to rip them open. All right, let me get this in the sleeve and out of our way. I'm missing sleeves, actually. Oh, they're there. Okay. There we go. All right, everybody. Time to start the break. There we go. Good luck, good luck. Let's get it ripped open. All right, we're gonna start with, let's see, give it a minute and see if anybody else is gonna be in. I know that Buzz Hydra may not be in here for the break, and that's okay. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna start with some Bloom Burrow. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. First pack, here we go. Bellowing Crier, Tree Guard Duo, Sazza Caps Brew, Seed Pod Squire, Starlight Soothsayer, Waterspout Warden, Banishing Light, Reptilian Recruiter, Hivespine Wolverine, Star Charter, Heirloom Epic, Mira Trash Technician. Well, I like that one. And then you got your Plains and your Rabbit Response for your foil and a food token. So if there's anything that's $3 more on our commons and uncommons, please let me know. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit so I get a little bit better angle for me. All right, Duskmorn. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, for the Duskmorn, we got Winter's Intervention, Bashful Beastie, Malevolent Chandelier, Underwater Tunnel, Slimy Aquarium, Seized from Slumber, Glimmer Burst, Ticket Booth Tunnel of Hate, Disturbing Mirth, Unwilling Vessel, Insidious Fungus, Overgrown Zealot, Omnivorous Flytrap, nice. And we've got your Swamp, Living Phone and Foil, and then your art card. How's it going, everybody? On to Edge of Eternities. Here we go. Orplay Panglon, Peregrine Beckoner, Ilvoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, Fungal Colossus, Chrome Companion, Mechazoa, Tapestry Warden, Memnon Euthyrus Exile, Timeline Color, Cult Propulsion, Famished World Sire. I haven't seen that one. That's an awesome one. Nice. And then we've got an Honored Knight Captain and your foil, your Plains, and your Robot. I don't think I've seen this one. For Leviathan, Famished World Sire. Alright, on to another edge. Here we go. Squire's Lightblade, Jean Pollinator, Bombard, Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Lightjammer, Starfighter Pilot, Pinnacle Killship, Nanoform Sentinel, Chinook Memorial Ensig, Rayblade Trooper, Vault Guard Trooper, Sunset Saboteur for your rare. Then we got a Depressurize, your foil, a Mountain, and your Robot. How's it going, everybody? Alright, on to brothers. Alright. Retrieval Agent, Power Stone Fracture, Swift Gear Drake, Goblin Blast Runner, Scrapwork Cohort, Fahali's Chain Dancer, Tomokol Honor Guard, Tomokol, yeah, Airlift Champion, Supply Drop, Lat Nam Adept, Iron Craw Crusher, Thrawn Vigil, Combat Thresher, Skitter Beam Battalion. Nice. Oh, I like that. There we go. And then we've got an Elsewhere Flask, a Retro, and a Soldier. Ooh. I like the Skitter Beam Battalion. That's awesome. There we go. On to Murders. Come on, Murders. Let's see what you got. Alright, everybody. Here we go. Alright, Tunnel Tipster. Goblin Master. Hotshot Investigators. Slime Against Humanity. Granite Witness. Make Your Move. Unscrupulous Agent. Thinking Cap. Neighborhood Guardian. Furtive Courier. Case of the Burning Masks. Barbed Servitor for your construct. Nice. And we got a Persons of Interest in your foil, a Swamp, and your Spider token. Alright, here we go. For the collector. Alright, here we go. Host of the Hereafter, Iridescent Tiger, Veteran Ice Climber, Piercing Exhale, Worthy Cost, Tempest Hawk, Riverwalk Technique, Durgar Island Dragon, Riling Dawnbreaker, there's your island, Smile at Death, nice. Will of the Sultai. Ooh, I like that one. Zergo, Thunder's Decree. Scavenger Regent. With your baby in the back. And the Taigam Master Opportunist. For your Mythic and a Warrior. Nice. Yeah, the Zergo, right? I got hung up on that one. I didn't even want to keep going. Nice orc. Very nice orc. Alright. Here we go. Let me get out some sleeves. We'll sleeve these guys up. Alright, that sleeve package is empty. Alright, so this is a double-sided, so we'll put this here. I'm going to find a different one to put in its place. Right. Get one more. Let's put in. Put in the Riling Dawnbreaker as the scavenger in its place when we shuffle. Alright, that way, you know. Yeah, Mira. I think you missed that one. That was the first pack I opened. The Mira, and then there was the Omnivorous Flytrap. And the Famished Worldshire, Sunset Saboteur, Skitterbeam Battalion, Barbed Servitor. There we go. Alright, let me get you some spot holders. Let me go over here. I'm gonna get out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Leave these up and write your names on them, and then we'll get the shuffled up and dealt out. Oh, I added an H in there. That's alright. Leah, thanks. What happens when I keep looking up and down on everything. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Because those are the spots that you guys chose, so I'm going to put them in numerical order. So, let me make sure that we can actually see them. Get this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, should be able to see all 6 spots. Like I said, this is going to be your scavenger regiment. Happens all the time. So is it Leah, just L-E-A? Corpse Slayer, what's happening? Yep. Just like Leah with no H. Yep. I hear ya. Alright. I need somebody in the break to give me a number between 1 and 5 for how many more times we're going to shuffle and hand out. 1? Oh, so boring. Alright, 1 it is. Alright, here we go. Ready, everybody? 2, 3. Okay, let's get this flipped. Where's my little... Oh, I don't think I need the card. I don't have that many spots to knock over this time. Alright, boss. Boss got Sunset Saboteur, and Tagum Master Opportunist. Spot 2, Frank Chili. You got the Scavenger Reverend and the Skitter Beam Battalion. Spot 3, Neelix. Smile at Death, Famished World Sire. 5, Boss Hydra, Will of the Sultai, Barbed Servitor. Spot 7, Boss Hydra, Ominous Fly Trapped, Mira Trash Technician. And then Leah, you got the Zergo Thunder's Decree. What I'm going to do now is hand out all the bulk to you guys. I just got to get it out here. And I'm going to go in reverse order this time. There we go, everybody. All right, all right. I appreciate you all. Let me do this. We're gonna do this. Hit okay. All right, there's that. And then we are gonna go over and let's go see a friend. Let's go over to Nikki's place. We're gonna go over there and see Nikki's place. We wish you all the best, and we will see you all tomorrow morning. Take care.